Hey, this is KJ70KW Dead Ham Walking. Hey, I was recently down at a seminar in Utah at Red Mountain Resort, which is near St. George, Utah, right next to that resort. It was a spectacular park, my most favorite park to activate since I've been doing POTA. I want to show you all about it. Come join me. Snow Canyon State Park is a state park in Utah, located in the Red Cliffs Desert Reserve. The park features a canyon carved from the red and white Navajo sandstone of the Red Mountains, as well as the extinct Santa Clara volcano, lava tubes, lava flows, and sand dunes. Snow Canyon is located near the city of Irvins and St. George in Washington County, Utah. The park was established to protect the federally listed desert tortoise and its habitat. The park offers opportunities for outdoor enthusiasts of all ages. There are more than 38 miles of hiking trails, a 3-mile paved walking biking trail, and over 15 miles of equestrian trails. Transported by wind more than 183 million years ago, tiny grains of quartzite sand covered much of what we now call Utah. These sand dunes, up to 2,500 feet thick, eventually were cemented into stone. Burnt orange to creamy white in color, Navajo sandstone, the predominant rock in the park, is what remains of the ancient desert sand sea. Over time, water has cut and shaped the sandstone to form canyons. And approximately 1.4 million years ago, and as recently as 27,000 years ago, nearby cinder cones erupted, causing lava to flow down these canyons, filling them with basalt. This redirected ancient waterways, eventually carving new canyons. Look up to see lava-capped ridges that were once canyon bottoms. Snow Canyon has had human activity since the 5th century BC. From AD 200 to 1250, ancestral Puebloans inhabited the nearby region, utilizing the canyon for hunting and gathering. Southern Paiute used the canyon from AD 1200 to the mid-19th century. According to local stories, Mormon pioneers first came upon Snow Canyon in the 1850s while looking for lost cattle. Well, you can tell by the background of this photo I'm no longer in Montana. I am in Evans, Utah. I was actually staying at the Red Mountain Resort, which was right next door to Snow Canyon State Park. I decided to get into the park by renting e-bikes. These guys, Rampage e-bikes, were very accommodating. They set me up with an e-bike that I actually fit on, and from there we took off into the park. Let's go have some fun. We're here at the entrance of Snow Canyon State Park. I got to go up there and pay my fee. Even if you're on a bike, you got to pay to get in, but you're starting to get an idea of how spectacular this place is. We're stopping at the Petrified Dunes turnout. This is the Butterfly Trail. And basically people come here to scramble up some of these mountains. So behind the cars there is a little hill we climbed up as a group during my seminar. However, today I've got my eyes on this little mound here. Not the big peaks in the background, but that little sandstone mound in the background. And other people like to climb that one, which I might actually do because I got a better shot at the valley below so my radio signal can get out. We're sort of boxed into a big canyon here. Not sure how good my signal will work. Yeah, this seems to be a pretty popular activity. Look at all the cars we got here, and it's just after 9 in the morning. It's nice and cool still. Little cloud cover today, so it should keep it from getting blistering hot. Got my backpack with the radio, got the e-bike all locked up, and the helmet, and my hiking pole. I think we're ready to head off. starting to get up in the elevation a little bit. There's the parking lot where my e-bike is. That's the mound I climbed with the group I was with at the seminar here at Red Mountain Resort. That's the mountain I said I'd climb, but I changed my mind. We are climbing and almost to the top of this. Like I said, a nice, better view of the valley below and places for the radio waves to go. Gotta be careful walking up here. We've got all these tiny little round rocks. It's like walking on a kitchen floor with marbles. You don't want your feet to slip out from under you, so you gotta go real slow. Fortunately, I think the more well-traveled areas are free of rocks. Coming up to the summit here, see if we can find a place to anchor an antenna. For those of you who haven't seen my setup before, I carry these collapsible fishing poles. And they extend out to about 20 feet. And at the very tip of the fishing pole, I attach my little wire antenna. Here's my antenna wire. It's 88 feet long. It's very thin, just a thin little piece of wire there. I'm going to attach that to the end of my fishing pole, and we're going to get that up in the air. Looks like it worked. I got these bungee cords pulling back on my pole, which is wedged down into this little crevasse. And the wire, we are now going to go up the top of this hill, get my lounge chair out, set up the radio, and hopefully be successful. Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar, Kilo Whiskey, KJ7OKW, parks on the air, CQ POTA. Been on about 20 minutes, I got 5 contacts. I was going to quit because it's really few and far between here on these contacts, but I'm going to keep going. I got a real nice breeze. It's nice and cool. A little bit of cloud cover. Perfect day for this. Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar, Kilo Whiskey, KJ7OKW, parks on the air, CQ POTA.
Kilo, it's Sierra November Zulu.
Park to park, park to park.
Get a Kilo India 5 station, park to park station.
Park to park, this is Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar, Kilo Whiskey, KJ7OKW. I am at park Kilo-3091, and I've got you at a 5757. Roger, roger, that is correct.
You are 59 at the park number Kilo 4016
QSL, park Kilo 4016 and a 59. Thanks so much for the park to park. I appreciate it.
73, Kilo 0 November Foxtrot X-ray going to report. QSL, yeah, 5 and 7 here in Victor Echo 3065. Roger, roger, got the 5 by 7. Thank you very much. Good luck. Please treat that in. Tank 73, park to park. Come again, please. Victor Echo 6 Tango Delta.
Park to park, park to park. This is Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar Kilo Whiskey, KJ7OKW. I am at park Kilo-3091, 3091, and I've got you to 5757. I've got your park as 0633. What is your park?
065.
Victor Echo 3065. Roger. I got 7. Just need 3 more. That's great.
Thank you for the 59 Ohio. How about a call sign ending in Kilo Whiskey?
Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar Kilo Whiskey, Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar Kilo Whiskey. I am at park Kilo-3091, 3091, and you're a 5959 here in southern Utah.
Thank you. This is, so it's Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar Kilowatt Whiskey, and park Kilo 3791, Utah. QSO?
Park 3091, 3091. QSL, thanks for the park to park. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much. Have a great. Okay, 73 then. Thanks. And here, park to park station in there. Go ahead.
Park to park. This is Kilo Juliet 7 Oscar Kilo Whiskey KJ7 OKW. I am at park Kilo-3091, and you're a 59 here in Utah.
Okay, well, that was
Kilo Juliet 7 Oscar Kilo Whiskey KJ7 OKW.
let me see a park here, trouble with KJ7 OKW. I got that. Let's see a park, please.
Park 3091 3091.
3091 there in Blue Canyon State Park. Definitely appreciate the park to park. Thanks for hunting and thanks for the park to park today.
Thanks so much. Appreciate it. 73s.
73s. This is Alpha Echo 4 Juliet Lima. CQ Park from the air.
Is that an antenna you got there?
Yeah, come over.
I thought you were fishing.
Well, these are collapsible fishing poles.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I like you got it done right here with your chair.
This is an antenna.
Yeah.
Just a little wire. I got 12-volt battery in this little thing here, and I'm talking to people all over the country.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Sitting up on the beautiful spot
Yeah.
for sure.
Well, this is ham radio, shortwave radio, and there's a lot of different things short radio guys and gals do. And one of the things they do is called parks on the air. It's like geocaching.
Yeah,
You know,
sure.
geocaching.
Yeah, uh-huh.
This is geocaching with a radio.
Okay.
So you go to designated parks, and this is one of the designated parks, and I get on the radio and I try to find people on other parks,
Okay.
and you get points.
Oh, there you go.
But that's not why I do it. I do it to get outside.
Yeah, for
and,
sure.
And go different places that I might not go.
Yeah.
What a place to be up here, though.
I scouted it out.
He wants to know what you're catching.
Yeah.
I'm catching other people on the radio.
Is that what you get?
Yeah, I got
Oh, in the area? Like how far away?
I got Virginia earlier.
Oh,
Oh, so you're up
I'm
high
only
with your
using
antenna
this is an activity with shortwave ham radio guys, and the thing is to be able to carry everything on your backpack and be truly portable.
here.
Yeah.
Okay.
sure.
So it's not very powerful. It's just 9-volt battery in here.
Get out of here.
This little wire is my antenna, and you talk to individuals. You don't go through cell towers. You don't go through anything that's
Yeah.
somebody could turn off. You
Right.
me and the other guy. And this is an activity where people in other parks are out there trying to talk to people in other parks, and it's like geocaching
Yeah.
Yeah.
with the radio. But I like it because you're self-contained. You can go out in the middle of nowhere. You can raise somebody and talk to them.
That's cool.
I had
Sort
a
of
teacher when I
sort of preppery,
Yeah.
like prepper and off-grid stuff. But
I had
this
a
gets
teacher
me
when I was
out.
in
This
grade
gets me
school who did
outside.
short-
Yeah.
Shortwave.
Is it shortwave you said? Is that what
It's shortwave. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he did, and he'd bring it into our class, and
Yeah.
In grade school?
yes,
You
he
remember
yeah.
that?
yes he
Oh
would
yeah,
talk
we
to
go
people
to
across
we
the
do
world.
stuff with the
and-
Boy and Girl Scouts. We try to get kids involved
Yeah.
Yeah.
because this is typically an old man thing.
So how long will you be up here today?
How much longer?
Yeah.
I got one more to get the 10 parks, and I'm done.
Wow.
And I'm gonna get the e-bike and
Zip on down.
go all over the place.
There you go.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
Well,
That's
enjoy.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Got-
sharing.
yeah. No
Great
problem.
view here.
Okay, I got my 10 QSOs. I got this park officially activated. It's our little setup station. It's just wonderful sitting here on top of this hill looking at the beautiful scenery while playing radio. I can't get better than this. Well, for me, this was a very special Parks on the Air activation. I've done quite a few parks, city parks, county parks, state parks. This is a state park, but it's so spectacular. This is the grounds where the indigenous people lived thousands and thousands of years ago. Very sacred place. Outstanding rock forms. And in a way, I feel like I shouldn't have come up here and do my radio because I'm bringing all this technology to a place that survived for so long without any technology whatsoever. The people here back then felt connected to the earth and the sky and the animals. We don't have that anymore. And they drew energy from the vibrations of the earth. And here I am coming up here with a computer and a radio, and I don't think I'm spoiling it, but I just sort of almost felt like I shouldn't do it. But at the same time, you know, the magic of radio is that I've very low impact. I did not impact the grounds at all. In fact, just like the Native Americans were in touch with the earth and felt the frequency of everything, I'm using a frequency on a little wire and I'm talking to other people and communicating, so maybe that makes it okay. Well, let's see how we did with the QSOs. Here's my log of 10, and if you look at the time on this, it took me, gosh, an hour and 40 minutes to get these 10 contacts, and I was working at it the whole time. It was hard to spot myself, so I spent most of my time chasing park to parks, and you can see out of the 10 QSOs over here on the right, I got 8 park to parks. I started off chasing a park to park on 14346 on the 20 meter band. I was on the 20 meter band the whole time doing SSB. I did attempt FT8 at one point and could not get a thing. After this first contact, I spotted myself on 14340, got a few people, and then went hunting for park to parks again. I was quite happy getting these 10. I didn't get too far out. I got a couple over 1,000 miles, and the rest are under 1,000 miles. But I'm just happy I got that park activated. Let's take a look at our map. So I was down here at the purple circle in southwest Utah. Had my antenna pointed to the southwest, and the radiation off the wire goes to the northeast and southwest. So these QSOs here are understandable. And I got quite a few behind the wire. So the propagation goes not only forward from the wire, but behind as well. So I was happy to get these. Great day, wonderful park. I'm going to do this one again. It was such a spectacular day. And if you like my videos, please like and subscribe my channel. I try to make them interesting and fun, and I really enjoy doing them. So see you next time.
Woo!